Hi guys, welcome back to Trina's Tip Tuesday. My name's Trina Searcy and I'm here to serve the amazing people of Tallahassee, Florida. Today we are talking about home projects that you can feel confident. I'm having a little bit of technical difficulties today. We're going to talk about some projects that you can feel confident in doing yourself as DIY projects and some things that you probably shouldn't tackle yourself and go ahead and hire a professional. I've seen so many homes and homeowners where they have gotten all excited about watching HGTV and some of those homes, and some of the projects have gone horribly wrong. And it ended up costing them more money to go ahead and have a contractor come back and fix it than it would have just to be doing it in the beginning. So I want to make sure that you understand that there's a couple things you need to make sure. One, that you have a budget and that you stick to your budget, and then you're not getting into a project that is way over your head, because that can be costly and probably dangerous. Let me see. I want to make sure that I'm staying on task here. Okay, myth number one. The three most common mistakes that homebuyers make when they're tackling these DIY projects are, like I just said, not applying for the right permits, not budgeting appropriately, or choosing the cheap route. That never works out well. And also working above your skill level. With popular shows like One of a Kind and Flip That House, it's hard to imagine how some of our industry's most creative interior designers and flippers have inspired so many homeowners across the country to upfit their homes in the most modern trends. While modern trends are in high demand now in Tallahassee market, it's in everyone's best interest to leave some of the more advanced and painstakingly and potentially dangerous projects to licensed professionals. Let me see. Okay, so when we're going to permitting, I'm a little ahead of myself. When you're going to permitting, you want to make sure that you have some of these things together with you. Architectural renderings, which are drawings. You just want to have your drawings, and you want to have a timeline mapped out, what your timeline is going to be. And there's also going to be fees. So make sure that you have your appropriate fees with you so that you can just get rolling with that. It doesn't take a genius to imagine how a simple project with a reasonable budget can get out of hand really fast. The perfect example is you have your materials. You go to Home Depot. Oh, I probably shouldn't have said that. You go to a store where you have seen a commercial that a project can be done for $300, like a bathroom, okay? So you buy all your materials and you get back home and you get them in, and then they don't fit or you don't like them. So then you're running back, getting more materials. You're doing the same thing over again. And some of this stuff is cut. If you cut it or whatever, then you're not going to be able to get your money back out of it or even return it. So make sure that you have everything in place and that you plan really well. It goes without saying that failing to take the time to do your work through realistic budgeting can cost you plenty of cash in the long run. And just because your favorite HGTV personality or particular projects look really simple doesn't mean that they're really simple. There is a lot of contractors that can tell you there's so much that goes on behind the scenes with those shows that, the shows are only 1 hour and they do like whole renovations. So there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes to pull those together. So just make sure that you plan well. Some of the projects that you would be doing that would need permitting: windows and doors, exterior windows and doors, even just to change out your front door, you need permitting for that. A lot of people, here in Leon County, I'm talking about Leon County, Tallahassee. If you're watching from somewhere else, you may not have to do that. But here in Tallahassee, exterior windows and doors, even siding needs to be permitted. Anything, rule of thumb, anything electrical, plumbing, heating and air, your roof, you're always going to need permits for that. Interior things, wainscoting, flooring, moldings, those do not need permitting. And anybody with any kind of reasonable skill set can pretty much do those things. So I want to make sure that you guys, because it's spring, well, it's really winter, but we're here in Tallahassee, it's kind of spring-ish. and everyone likes to start their project. So if you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. No gimmicks, I'm not going to charge you anything. I'm not trying to upsell you on anything. I'm just 20 plus years of experience. I know a lot of contractors, and I can help you get to the right and perfect person to help you out. So if you have any questions, if you're live, you can go ahead and post them now. And even if you're watching this on the replay, go ahead and post any questions you have about it, because I always go back and look at them and I can answer them for you later. It's not a big deal. And until then, I will see you next time on the next Trina's Tip Tuesday. Have fun with your renovations and your DIY projects. Bye.